So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. You just Totti! Oh, real danger here. Chiesa pumps it, shapes to volley it. No, not this time.
Cagliari can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And it's Paloski. Verratti gets his foot in there. Verratti very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Chiesa into opposition territory. Now it's Insigne. No foul, says the referee. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got away. It's Totti! It's in!
Jim, your thoughts? You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. You can see the whole picture in front of you and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Rob. Tries to get it forward quickly. It is a corner, good chance. Keeper has beaten it away. Decent progress down the left. And it's Totti. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets the better of his man. He's gone for it! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Immobile. Chiesa. Marco Verratti. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Insigne! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Marco Verratti. And it's Immobile. Out to the right. Immobile. Hits one!
Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. Well,
and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And we're already back underway here. Immobile. Good idea, just poorly executed. Jorginho. And here's Immobile. And here's Insigne. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Goes for goal!
He scored!
And still they continue with the onslaught.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's being played forward. Well played, he saw that coming. That's a promising ball. Oh, he's in!
Has a pop!
No, that's just wide.
Immobile completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
And it's Pavoletti. Immobile. Dinks one in. Now it's Insigne. He gets past his man. Hits one! And in it goes! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Marco Verratti. Jorginho. And it's Chiellini. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, he's had a shot! That's gone a long way up and away. Clavan. Rob. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. Nainggolan has brushed off the ball there. And here's Immobile. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, good take.
Chiesa! And yes, it's there!
Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Cagliari have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Immobile battles to win it back. And it's Immobile! No mistake!
Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul. Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a throw. Well weighted. He's left his man. And the finish! It's there!
A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation. It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man. And that's that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Lorenzo Insigne. One thing he excels at is cutting inside from that left wing, Peter, to take a shot with his right. He's far from a one-trick pony, though, and he's really good at varying his game depending on how the opposition are shaping up. Usually, he finds space and he does something very good with it.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Hoists it forward, gets into a dangerous position. Calabria. And it's played for... He's gone for it! There it is!
First blood drawn. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Immobile. Lorenzo Insigne.
Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Jorginho. Chiellini. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Hoists it high. Keeper's ball. Rugani. Totti. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Totti with a real chance here. Totti! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Totti. It's Totti!
Oh, what a hit! What a hit! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Totti. And the ball's come out. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are already promptly back underway. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Spa just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Rugani. Good idea, just poorly executed. And the counter is on. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Time and again, they has a look and has a go. And he should have made it 4.
Romagnoli certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Jorginho, who does have an assist to his name. Rugani tries to head towards goal. Chiellini gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Played out to the right. Chiesa. Massive leap! And more and more and more. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Lorenzo Insigne. Jorginho. Oh, the ball's come loose. Now a chance to break. Calabria drives it forward. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Calabria. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. And it's Totti. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Just brushed off the ball there. Chiesa. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Up to meet it!
Good stop. That wasn't easy. Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, that's nice. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Chiesa tries to stroke it through. Now it's Immobile. Caceres. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Insigne. And the counter is on. Good ball. And that's been levered clear. Chiesa. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Lorenzo Insigne. And he's there to cut it out. Immobile. So who can spark this game into life? And here's Immobile. Good clearance and very necessary. Romagnoli gets it back. Cuts it out. Gets it upfield. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Keeps everyone guessing. Chiesa. Chiesa! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Chiesa really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And here's Immobile. Oh, good interception. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Caceres. Just about up to the hour now. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Santon. And here's Insigne. And it's Jorginho. Jorginho. That intervention was very necessary. Plays it over to the other flank. Chiesa. Chiesa.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Right through the middle. And And he heaves it forward. Chiesa, and a header! And the ball's come out. He's looking to get there first. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Badal. Jorginho. And it's Insigne. Insigne brings the ball forward. Chooses to go back. Now surely! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Radu positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Correa. Now it's Immobile. He'll have a go. A real chance and a real let-off.
Lazio know they can rely on the counter and they've just expressed a warning.
And here's Quagliarella. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And now the breakaway. Could be thinking about a shot here. Jorginho tries to get it forward quickly. He's through. That intervention was very necessary. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto switches it towards the other side. That's great strength on the ball. Hoists it forward. And they've been caught out here. He's left his man. Shot a goal! Goal! And look who scored. It is the headline maker writing yet another new headline. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Correa. And here's Immobile. He's through the middle. Now it's Colliarella. He's gone for it! No mistake! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Colliarella is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Place it over to the other flank. Going through. Chiellini. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Calabria. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's played forward. Defender's on the back foot. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, good interception. Real chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Totti really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Jorginho, all the way back, and they start again. Cristante, he's there to receive it. He's had a shot, and it's there. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Correa, Plays it out to the wing. Now it's Lulic. Lucas plays it out to the flank. In comes the cross. Romagnoli goes looking. Right through the middle. Looking to break out here. He's through, now is he in? Totti! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Jorginho. Santon. Jorginho. Chiellini. Calabria. Jorginho. Cristante. And it's Insigne. And here's Totti. Goes for goal! And he should have made it 4.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Romagnoli. Belts one. Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And it's been taken straight back. Lulic is onto it and can take it up. Jorginho. Cristante. Romagnoli. Cristante. Insigne, who has made his impact already. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Luis Alberto, forward it goes. Immobile hits it! Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. It's going to be a double change then. Chiesa plays it forward. And the referee brings it to a close. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away.